All right, this is the ELEET Review Podcast. We're back here with a Christmas edition, Christmas special per se, and we're coming at you with the Office Christmas episodes ranked, and it's a fun time to be jolly, and we will be, ranking the Office Christmas episodes. So I believe we have 7 in total, and we'll go from our least favorite to our most favorite. So. Yeah, Aiden, how about you start off with your last place and why?
This is a really hard choice for me. But I think I'm going to put 8 just because it has kind of a boring plot and I don't know, nothing really special happens.
Did you say season 8? Was it Christmas
really
Wishes you're talking
rewatch
about?
for every season 8.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of fun though because I like the Jim and Dwight stuff a little bit. It is a weird plotline if you think about it a little bit though.
Yeah.
That they don't want them to have their bonuses or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think that was kind of fun. I wasn't a huge fan of the whole Aaron getting drunk thing
Me neither.
and being rude to Andy's girlfriend and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, it kind of suffers with a lot of season 8 stuff.
Agreed. Any other thoughts?
What about you?
For me, I agree. I put season 8 Christmas Wishes. Pretty much the same stuff. Like, I just don't like Andy very much. I don't like that he brings his girlfriend. It's very cringy, but not like good cringy. It's just like awkward cringy. And the way Erin's just treating the whole situation, even before she's drunk, is just so hard to watch. And not like in a Michael Scott way. It's just like I'm just cringing, And and yeah, just
I feel that.
I think the Jim and Dwight stuff's like pretty much the only good thing. I don't even think Robert California, I think he's even kind of weird in it. Like, I don't know why Andy thinks that Erin's going to hook up with Robert California. That makes no sense to me. And it's weird that he's driving Meredith home, and it's weird. Everything's weird. And it's just not very good. And then when Erin even says her line, like, I wish, what were we saying?
I was just going to say Pam's not even in the episode.
Yeah.
She had to go have her baby, but
yeah. And then even when like Erin's like, no, I wish she was dead. I wish Jessica was like actually dead in the ground and stuff. I was like, that's pretty intense. It didn't feel very comedic. It felt like kind of real. And I was like, that's not what Erin, I feel like, would say, even if she was drunk. Like, I couldn't see her wanting someone actually dead and stuff.
Yeah, I can't either.
So yeah, it's just a weird episode, and I think it feels like the least Christmassy one to me, but that's why I put that.
I will say I really like that. I like that Stanley scene at the beginning, though.
Oh yeah, that's pretty prime. I like it too. Mm-hmm. Okay, number 6. What's in your 6th place?
At number 6, I don't know. I am gonna put season 9, Christmas, Dwight's Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to put it at this place because I do like all the Belschnickel stuff. Yeah. And I love the part when Jim comes back and Dwight's all happy that he's back. And they get to do the pig road. And so I feel a little bit harsh for putting this season like here. Yeah. It does suffer from all the stuff about season 9, like Andy saying that he's going to be longer on his trip. And Aaron and Pete, they just hate that whole storyline. I had to look at my phone during it. I couldn't watch it. It's so hard to watch. Like when she's crying.
Yeah.
Gosh. So it's very hard for me to watch that episode.
Yeah.
Just because of all the dumb season 9 stuff it has. But I like a lot of it.
Nice.
So, what about you?
So that's the same here. I put Dwight's Christmas there at number 6. Yeah, kind of the same reasons. Like, I think that's awesome that they're like giving Dwight his chance to like do a Christmas that's like really weird and really Dwight and stuff, But
Uh-huh.
there's just a lot of things that I don't end up digging very much. Like I don't like. I I get why Dwight's all offended that Jim left, but I feel like in reality that he wouldn't be that mad about it. Like maybe a little sad, but I don't think he'd like cancel everything and take off his suit and just give up on everything.
Yeah.
And like end the party and everything. That's just kind of dramatic. And it's just not very funny. And the only part that's really good is Dwight is Belschnickel. Everything else to me is just kind of like eh. It's like got all the whole Jim and Pam stuff I
Uh-huh.
don't like, and it's just got like even Jim I'm not a huge fan of in that episode. Um, and
Yeah, it's season 9 stuff.
yeah, it's just the
Hold it
season 9
back.
stuff. Yeah, Pete and Aaron, like I hate just pretty much their entire conversation through any of it. Like the whole Die Hard thing's kind of annoying to me that he knows all of Die Hard and that she finds that so cool. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm just like I'm like Aaron, just dump Andy, or like I don't get why you're acting like you're still with him, but you don't want to be with him. Like it just makes no sense
All
to me.
right.
And Pete as well. Like he's just kind of just like I
I
hate
don't
when he just
see
puts his arm around her and she's just like, no, you can't do that. And then she's like, I didn't say you had to take it away though. I was like, what? So
they don't even have any chemistry.
no,
uh,
it's just weird. It's very forced. So not my favorite episode.
very. They just wanted to give Aaron another love interest.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my number 6. So we're getting to the top 5 now. What's your number 5th place?
Number 5, up season 5, just because of the kind of bland plot it has.
Mm-hmm.
It should. It just doesn't feel very Christmassy.
Yeah.
Like it's fine as an actual episode, but for like counting it as like Christmas, it's pretty bland. It's not
Mm-hmm.
that funny. I find it hard to believe that Meredith would actually believe Michael wanted to take her to a bar after all that.
Yeah.
Like, why would you think that?
I don't know.
I do like the little exchange that Toby and Michael has, where he throws the pen in his face.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, that's very funny.
And I like the Dwight stuff with the doll that he's trying to sell.
Yeah.
Uh, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'll still rewatch it and stuff. It's just not the funnest
No.
episode.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah. What about you?
So yeah, same here. I put season 5 Moroccan Christmas. Yeah, we're so far keeping the same list. I wonder if it'll change at all. But yeah, I agree. It's not very Christmassy. I don't like that it's just focused on Meredith and her alcoholism, and I don't get why that's just all of a sudden a concern to Michael when it's like been a joke that she has alcohol issues for the past like 5 seasons, and now he's all of a sudden concerned like the one time she like burns her hair for a sec or something. Like it's just like I don't see Michael really caring about that for some reason, and I don't get why he does so
Yeah.
much. And yeah, it just feels weird to me, and I don't know. It's like the quality though does go up quite a bit from this compared to like season 8 and 9 Christmas. Like it definitely feels like
Very
more
true.
office like, and it's not just getting ruined or anything, but it's like
Uh-huh.
pretty subpar. It's just very mediocre.
At
And
least it has Michael.
yeah, like it has Michael, but everything just feels kind of eh. So it's just very meh for me.
Yeah.
But awesome. All right, let's get to the top 4 here. What's your 4th pick?
It's so hard for me to decide between 2 episodes. I almost want to put 7 here, but I think I'm gonna put 6 at this spot.
Secret Santa?
Yeah. It's very tough though. Secret Santa, I love I think the whole part where Kevin has to sit on Michael's lap and Michael's like dying.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the funniest office scenes ever.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
And I love Michael hating that Phyllis is Santa. And he just
Yeah.
wants to be Santa.
Uh-huh.
And how she calls Bob Vance Refrigeration.
And he's like, "You called Bob? Come on, Phyllis." She's like, "Don't make me call Bob."
And I love Michael dressing up as Jesus.
Yeah.
Like he has the power of flight. He can heal leopards.
When he goes to Toby, he's like the
Yeah,
Antichrist.
the Antichrist. I thought the whole plot line with the 12 Days of Christmas, Andy and Aaron, I thought that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was a good episode. I liked it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
So same here. I put Secret Santa right there in that spot. Yeah, that's my number 4th pick. Mostly because I actually laughed quite a bit in it, and this quality is also way better than I think than Moroccan Christmas.
Yeah,
It just has the good humor. I like that David Wallace even is a little bit in it.
I do
Um,
too.
and I just like how Michael's just kind of like complaining again, and he's trying so hard to be Santa, and it's kind of cringy but funny. I also like the whole thing with like Aaron and how Andy keeps giving her like the I don't know what the 12 doves and the all the animals and stuff from the song, and how she's like, please, whoever's doing this, stop. And then I just like that whole thing and how
Look
he
at you
gets
crazy.
the band for her at the end, and
Oh, I love
like
that scene.
Michael is Jesus. I just it's a really enjoyable episode, and it feels pretty Christmassy too.
It does.
So yeah, this one's a pretty solid episode. I'm down to always rewatch it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, here we go. Top 3. Let's go.
Okay, top 3. Number 3, we have Classy Christmas, or I have Classic Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard because I almost like the other one as much as this, but this just tops it a bit.
Yeah.
I love Holly coming back and Michael just
too.
ditching the whole party. He throws everything away.
Yeah.
And then he gets like the bass player and he dresses up as classic Christmas Santa. I just think it's so funny. And then,
So funny.
man, Dwight does frustrate me a little bit at the levels he's going to destroy Jim
I
with
know.
the snowballs. But it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Like
It's good.
when Jim walks outside and there's like a million snowman.
Yeah. It's awesome.
I think it's all funny. I love Michael throwing Holly's Woody into the trash.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's all good.
Nice. Yeah. Well, once again, that's my spot as well. Classic Christmas. So
I think
number
we're gonna
3.
have the same list.
I think so. Which is crazy. But anyway, yeah, it's good. It feels Christmassy. I also love that Michael just wants to get rid of all the stuff and do another party. It's great to have Holly back, of course. I love his suit and everything. I love the bass player. And yeah, the Jim and Dwight stuff, that's pretty fun stuff. Like I do agree, like I do get annoyed at Dwight, but at the same time I totally understand it because Jim's always pranking him. So I'm like, it's Dwight's kind of
So
comeback,
true.
And it's like it's cool to see. It's like you still don't like to see Dwight get the upper hand, but it's like he should get it at some point,
Yeah,
But yeah, I just love how he's waiting on the roof at the end, and he's just watching Jim just go crazy.
the greatest snowball of Christmas
Yeah.
isn't a snowball at all. It's fear.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
And I love when
Also,
Jim. Yeah.
I was just gonna say this has one of my favorite lines of the whole show. It's just when Holly's boyfriend AJ comes back and Michael goes outside. He's like, "How's the trip?" And then it cuts to him in a talking head, and he's like, "I am dead inside."
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's great. I also love when Jim's like trying so hard and Toby's trying to talk to him and he has like his little lacrosse stick with the snowball in it. And Toby just keeps trying to talk to him and then he just throws it and it goes through the
I
window.
can't catch up right now, Toby.
And then I just love the look Michael and Dwight come out and give him. It's so funny. They both just walk out and stare at him. Yeah, it's a really good episode. I mean, season 7 isn't even like one of my favorite seasons or anything, but it's like a really good episode in it.
Yeah, this is a super high quality episode.
Yeah, compared to the rest of the season, everything, it's really high quality. So I put that there.
Yeah. But
all right, here we go. Top 2. Let's go.
I almost feel a bit guilty putting this one at top 2,
Yeah.
Because I have season 2 Christmas. What is this called? Christmas Party or something?
Christmas Party.
Yeah, I I feel a bit bad just because it's season 2 and that's always my favorite season.
Yeah.
But I like the other one more. This one is great. It's got all the season 2 stuff I love. It has Michael being tiny again.
Yeah.
And I love how after all that happens, he goes and buys like drinks and stuff for everyone, and they have a huge Christmas party. And I love all the Yankee swap stuff
Yeah.
and the intensity of not getting the teapot that Jim gave him.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
I would say, but I can't really think of everything.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah.
So what about you?
Looks like we have the exact same list because that's my number 2 is Christmas Party. I was really debating it putting it number 1 though. It was pretty tough. Because it's a really solid episode in the season, and I mean that's like your first Christmas episode of The Office, so it's just really it's memorable. And I feel like I've seen it 1,000 times, probably more than any of the others, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure it's also the first time you see outside of The Office is that episode.
Yeah, I think so.
Like you see the parking lot and stuff. I think that's the first time.
Mm-hmm. But it's great. Michael's of course doing his classic stuff. I think it's funny that he got Ryan an iPod, with the whole bonus thing. It's funny how much an iPod cost back then and how you think like how that iPod probably isn't worth anything now. And
right.
Why they all think it's so cool, but it's kind of the lamest thing. But yeah, I just love that and how he's doing Yankee Swap. I love the teapot, of course, is iconic. But yeah, I feel bad for Phyllis a lot in that episode with Michael and how he treats those kids.
Michael's such a jerk.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
But to be honest, why would he want like one of those? Like, to be honest.
I know. But I feel pretty bad for Phyllis. But yeah, it's good. It's a really good episode. It's still got tons of humor and stuff. So it also
has one of my favorite Michael lines too.
Which one?
He's like, presents are the best thing. He's like, it's like this tangible thing you can point to and say, hey man, I love you this many dollars worth.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's got to be one of my favorites.
Yeah, so that's my number 2. But here we go. I guess both our number 1s are Benihana Christmas, and you can talk about it first.
Yep. Benihana Christmas. Michael gets dumped by his girlfriend Carol. Mm-hmm. Which what he did was really messed up. Editing himself in that picture.
It's terrible.
Like, dude, how would that have gone right for you? And he still tries to.
He took the time to do that himself.
Right. Thinking it was a good idea. So he comes out, he's like, Christmas is canceled. Has that whole great scene.
Yeah.
I love that scene. And then you get to see him go to Benihana, or no, what do you call it?
I think it is called Benihana.
Okay, I thought so. And I love the whole Jim and Dwight scenes where he's like pranking Dwight, or like when they're going back and forth with their heads.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny. And then I love the whole rivalry between the two parties. And then they come back they come back with their girlfriends, and Michael's just so drunk he can't tell which one's which. So he has to put a marker on her arm. And
when he's
then you get all the great.
When he's like, what does he say? He's like, you know how they all look. He's like women or something, or waitresses or something. He's like, you know how they all look. Waitresses.
Waitresses all look the same.
Yeah.
But then you get all the great karaoke stuff.
Yeah.
And then you get the amazing scene with Michael and Jim just talking. I love any scenes where it's just them talking to each other.
Me too. Some of the best.
But yeah, it's all great. I love that Creed scene where he takes the toy out of the box instead of putting one in.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Beginning. He's like, you're not supposed to. He's like, Merry Christmas.
Yeah. I also love when
Um,
Michael's riding the bike and he's trying to sing and then he's like just swerving and he swears. It's so funny.
I know, right? um, yeah. So what about you? What do
So
you gotta
yeah,
say?
I love Benihana Christmas. For me, this episode like I think does like the formula that makes season 3 really really good, where it's kind of
Yeah.
like it's like you're still getting like two perspectives going on at the same time, which I think The Office does great when it does it.
Yeah, it does.
Which is a reason like season 3 is so good is because you see like Jim over in um, the other branch, and then you see the Scranton branch, and you kind of just go back and forth. So this one's like you're going back and forth because they go to the restaurant, and you have the restaurant going on while you have this party plot going on, and they're both just funny
Uh-huh.
plots that are so good. um, I like to see Andy just trying so hard to kiss up to Michael, and he he is like annoying, but he actually is kind of coming in clutch for Michael, kind of making him happy,
Yeah, he
honestly.
is.
um, and I as much as I hate Angela, I do feel kind of bad for her with Karen and
Right?
Pam, but like she got it coming to her. But it's still kind of I still kind of feel bad. So I'm glad at the end they decide to merge the parties
Yeah. I
and kind of
mean,
make that up.
the other party was so much better.
It was, yeah, and yeah. I mean, Kevin's got so much funny moments. I love how he's just in a robe the whole time, and Toby just kind of feels his back, and I love the whole double fudge Angela thing.
Uh-huh.
Um, it's just like got so
When
much
he's
funny
singing.
stuff. It's really long and it's great, and I love him. Yeah, I love him singing and Daryl playing the keyboard, and the karaoke
Uh-huh.
stuff's so good. I love when they do karaoke in the show.
Me
Um,
too.
it's just like a really feel good episode. Like it's one that makes me feel really good. Like out of all these Christmas ones, it's like the most feel good for me. And it's not
Right?
even like super cringy or anything. It's just like good characters, good plot, good lines. Like it's just all got good. It's got all the good things about The Office in this episode.
Yeah, for sure.
So
It's
that's my
great.
number one.
Yeah.
But cool. Well, there's our list. We haven't done a sitcom video in a while, so you
It's
should
been
definitely
a
make sure to check
bit
our
Halloween.
yeah. You should definitely check out our other ones. I know it's not Halloween anymore, but we have a Halloween one where we kind of talked about episodes from Parks and Rec and The Office and everything. Um, we have a community ranking, which is like our first video here. It's great. We rank all the seasons and everything.
Yeah.
Here in the future, we do definitely plan to keep talking about sitcoms. We'll probably get to Brooklyn Nine-Nine sometime and keep continuing our Office rankings and everything. Um, and yeah, I mean, if you're a Marvel Star Wars fan or anything like that, check out our Marvel videos, Star Wars videos. We just did a Mandalorian finale breakdown. We just did a video with the Cosmic Wonder, just talking about the
Heck
two
yeah.
Spider-Man MCU movies. So make sure to check us out there. Check us out on Instagram as well. We do tons of fun polls and posts and everything. You can find us there at the ELEET Review Podcast. It's all together. And yeah, I hope you all have a good Christmas, good New Year's, whenever you're checking this out, and happy holidays to everybody.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays,
Peace out.
Happy New Year. See ya.